Within the first 39 inches, first 3 feet, we have artifacts of virtually every known prehistoric culture in South Carolina, starting with 18th century pottery from here, and the Clovis artifacts down there. This OSL dating works just great up in here because this sand all slid down the hillside when the river, the Savannah River here, got out of the way about 14,000 years ago.
Yeah, it's gonna be close to this. Hear that? That's a summer duck. Hear him whistling? In fact, he might be headed this way. He is headed this way. I feel very close to nature when I'm working. My shop is basically open, and while I'm working during the day, I can always hear the birds. I can hear the squirrels, see the squirrels as rabbits run through the yard, deer run through the yard from time to time, depending on how many dogs are after them. And but I see that quite often, and I think anybody that really claims to be an artist has a very special connection to nature. Especially artists that work with natural materials, wood and hand tools, and again, especially artists or artisan that produce a traditional craft, because those crafts really evolved from making utilitarian implements. Anything that could be used on the farm was typically made by the owner of that farm, and it evolved into an art form. It was the American Indian or the American native that actually taught the colonist how to make a decoy. The early Indian decoys were not made of wood. They were typically made of reeds and grasses bound together and then stained with different clays and natural dyes. But the colonists obviously wanted a more permanent hunting lure, and so they developed the wooden decoy as we know it. There's one of the most beautiful stands of Atlantic white cedar you'll ever see. We're here. Okay. Well, I tell you, why don't you let me check this path out? There's another one that goes that way. We have to go kind of parallel and then cut down, but I think we can get right through this one. It's only about maybe another 50 feet or so of heavy stuff. This will be the bottom of the bird, this will be the top, and then this will be worked down to basically this stage here. Sometimes you call this a bluebird day. A bluebird day means it's just really a nice day, not really conducive to duck hunting. If it's windy and misty or foggy, sometimes your luck's a little bit better. Although we weren't totally lucky today, we're still lucky to be here. Enjoy this beautiful morning.
The recreational value of our wildlife is enormous. Every year, millions of Americans enjoy the exercise and relaxation and excitement that come from hunting, while millions more enjoy just watching birds and animals.